Catherine asks how to deal with burnout or overwhelming stress. What up guys, it's your boy Kevinyee the Farm D, aka Kevinyee the Refugee, refugeehustle.com. Wow, that felt good, man. Just thought I'd bring it back to my OG roots where I used to shoot kitchen videos all the time. I just thought those were some of my most real videos and I just wanted to do that just for old shit's sake. I was watching Chris Jones and I was watching like the OG, like POG and Physiques with Greatness, and I miss those really organic videos on YouTube. So yeah, man, even though I have a better camera and stuff, just want to emulate the old school feel, baby. I guess you can call this the askkevinyee. It took me like 5 minutes to find out who requested this video. I have a viewer from my live stream, Catherine L. If you guys haven't checked it out, every Sunday I do a live stream around 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Catherine asks how to deal with burnout or overwhelming stress. All this is like off the cuff, so I don't have a script or anything like that. And dude, my camera is... Over the last year, I've been going through consistent burnout, and it wasn't until like the end of the year where I really figured out like how to deal with it, like with a good system. A lot of times we have this like fuck it, grind mentality. The best example of this is kind of like finals week. You know, a lot of people relate to finals week because, you know, you just stay up, you don't have time to work out, you don't really, it's an excuse to eat like really shitty food. You know, that's when you throw everything, all that focus into one thing. When you consistently do that, you can easily get burnt out that way. And I felt it because I was working a pharmacy job, I was doing refugee hustle, I was making these daily videos, and man, I just felt so suffocated at the time. So like, what really inspired me to get out of this like sort of rut and stuff is there's this book called Artist's Way. It has a shit ton of reviews on Amazon. I'll put it in the link below with my affiliate link so you can sponsor my channel, baby. I think the Artist's Way would really help me out a lot because it was a really good system for letting myself have an outlet again. When you're trying to be so analytical, or when you're not having fun with something, it's like, the best analogy I can give is like taking a shit, but your butthole's clenched. So it's counterproductive. So what you need to do is like, what I've been trying to do is something called the morning pages and the artist date. And so what the morning pages is, it's just like, I use this app called the Most Dangerous Writing App. It's a really sadistic app where you just continuous typing, you know, continuous writing. If you stop more than 5 seconds, it deletes everything. But typically you set it for a word count or set it for a certain amount of time. And I usually do 3 pages type, so about 750 words. Every single morning, I just try to type out whatever I'm feeling, whatever ideas I have, whatever I'm feeling, why today is gonna be a good day, or why, like anything that you want, but you just let everything flow. And it's not it has nothing to do with the content you actually create. Like, honestly, they recommend like you could just do it and just fucking throw it away. But it's a process of letting everything out. It's been very meditative, honestly. Like, I've never had such an experience where I just felt like very in tune with my emotions, my state, what I want to do. And I usually do that before I plan my day, just because it gives me a sense of that presence, or what am I most effective that day, right? Let's say if I'm in like a really tired, lethargic state, I'm going to prioritize like working out or some sort of activity to kind of like get my mental juices going before I start sitting down and writing or whatnot, you know? So like the morning pages actually helps me strategize really well. Second thing I do, the artist date, which is like really cool because how often do we get a chance to just like go by ourselves, do something that we truly love, and just like 1 hour a week, just block out a certain time and just go out in the world and explore. You can do anything from a hike, go to a comedy store, watch a movie by yourself. It doesn't matter what you do, but the point is just to spend some time with yourself doing the stuff that you want to do, you know? And I think dates, having fun is like very important. And honestly, it's a great way to have fun. That's very spontaneous, you know? It's kind of like, there's some moments that are just really good when it's spontaneous. Like my friends back in high school, one time we went to White Castle just fucking randomly. Does anybody ever go White Castle like sober or anything like that? Never. That spontaneity of going out there and doing something random, you know, that you think is fun is great. The third thing is like buffer time, man. Schedule and prioritize time to just chill out or just chill with friends or have some type of nourishment, you know? Sounds kind of hippie as fuck, but the ways I do it, I usually hit up a friend, be like, hey, let's go grab coffee or milk tea or just get out of the house for a while. Add some fun back into my life. So more like it's kind of like an artist date, but with multiple people. And finally, like I said, buffer time. I think that's so important. We overestimate how much we can do in one day, but we underestimate what we can do in a whole year. I don't know who said that. I think Noah Kagan. I thought that was so true. And sometimes like giving a buffer day in a week or buffer time in a day really helps us not feel so stressed, you know, all at once. I know it's kind of hard in school, especially if you're doing so many courses and stuff. It gets really overwhelming, but you can still take these principles. Maybe you can't do an hour, but maybe you can do like, I don't know, 30 minutes for yourself. And honestly, it'll help you have more fun, be happier, and be more effective in general. Because if we approach it like we're about to get our results for our STD panel, dude, that kills the fun and productivity out of things. Fun is very subjective and different for everyone, but approaching it with the attitude like, oh shit, I feel like Link from Ocarina of Time and I'm fucking exploring this world, you know? It's really fun, and I think that's a key to really finding your passion and really making things interesting again, not boring, man. Stop taking life so seriously all the time. So Catherine, I hope that helps. I'm not sure if I'm the best Mudda expert on this. Seriously, thank you for a question. Guys, if you guys got any questions, feel free to tune in my live stream. I also have an email account, subscribers@refugeehustle.com, so you guys can sign up for my email list and email me there. Honestly, I'm so grateful that you guys still ask me questions after all these years, man. And I'm more than happy to answer them. Hopefully you have the good Mudda day. Peace, Mudda people. Bye. Man, this is really good cold brew.